Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. There's our inn behind us, the Darius Inn. I think you're going to do a review of that, and I'll do it now.
Yes, we are going to do a review on the Darius Inn. We are on Block Island in Rhode Island, and this is a tiny little island. You really can't go too many places without seeing the ocean all around you. It's so small.
Yeah, we're seeing the people I ran into, our realtor at the grocery store, unbeknownst to me, and I think I saw her again when I was running on the beach yesterday. But anyway, we're headed down to the Cracked Mug. We love this place. They have vegan breakfast sandwiches that are really awesome to die for.
I love that they have plant-based options on such a small island. And also, it's such a friendly little place and immaculate.
Yeah.
It's so clean in there.
It's so nice. But anyway, this video is about, I just have to kind of vent here because we've got Sugar Baby with us. Karen's got her on the back in the backpack. But anyway, I took her out, and the dog bags that we had rolled up in her backpack were pulled out. And I'm like, my God, these things just reek. They have all this perfume on them. I don't know, it's like this toxic perfume. I think I'd rather have the dog droppings on my hands than the perfume on that. Seriously, it's I feel like I've poisoned. I can't even get the smell out of my nose. It was so strong.
It is that like gag me perfume smell.
Yeah,
so awful.
I'm sure like made in China, and I'm sure if you like put any of that on you, what's that? Oh, we got some flowers here in the winter.
Look at that.
Winter roses. But anyway, I'm sure if you got that perfume on anything you ate, it would make you sick. So am I the only one that's thinking this? It's like, why would you make such a stink to cover up a stink?
Right.
But the stink you made is worse than the original stink.
Right. I'm going to take that one step further and talk about hand soaps. Sometimes I'll wash my hands with a hand soap that, is in a hotel room or a bed and breakfast or a restaurant or wherever. And I keep saying, what is that smell?
Right.
It's making me so nauseous. The perfumes that are used in personal care products like hand soaps, those are a loophole, meaning that they can contain any ingredients, even if they're banned ingredients or known carcinogens, because there is no way to determine exactly what's in fragrance, quote unquote. So if you smell that nauseating smell or that super strong smell of perfume in hand soaps, don't use those. At home we only use the Beauty Counter hand soap, which has it's got a citrus, natural citrus from natural fruits, but there are no perfumes in that, so no toxins at all. But why are we polluting our earth and ourselves by putting all these toxins in our products and then putting them on our bodies? Or the dog bags, you have to touch that.
Well,
and poor Jeffrey, that was a conundrum, because he kept washing his hands to get rid of the smell.
I think I washed my hands 15 times, and
but
the hand soap
that is available to us right now in the hotel has such a pungent.
Well, you did bring our Beauty Counter. So anyway, and to take matters one step further, and this is in on the scents, but some people with perfume, men or women, oh my God, they go by, and it's just like I'm on a hurl. But so, hey, is this just us because we've kind of gone down this natural path? And we have obviously our soaps and deodorants and everything else, but doesn't have those scents. And maybe it's because we've just gotten over all that stuff. We don't do it anymore. We're just so sensitive to it. I think probably like, being vegan and eating healthy. So, if you eat less sugar, for instance, everything's really sweet. Like fruits taste so much sweeter.
Right.
Or if you don't take a lot of salt in your food, you add a little salt.
Right.
It doesn't take much. It's like, is that the same concept? Like, you know, when I was in college, I could drink a lot more than I can now because I was just used to drinking all the time.
You had a lot more practice.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then.
And it's not like I don't anymore,
Right.
but you know, at the end of the day, your body is, I guess, becoming acclimated to something like a scent or a salt
Well,
or a sugar.
I like to look at it like this, because there are some scents that you and I love. I mean, at home, you know, we would put, you know, organic eucalyptus oil or organic,
Yeah.
you know, other lavender,
Right.
etc. And we absolutely love, you know, the aroma of that. So I want to be clear that it's not
Oh,
that
it's not like we don't want any scents. No, you're right. That's a great point.
Exactly. So I look at it like sugar. So, you know, I don't eat much, if any, refined sugar at all. You know, it's not good for you. It feeds cancer. And if you have Lyme disease, it is like at the top of the list of your enemy foods that feeds Lyme. So I try to avoid it at all costs. But sometimes that's just not possible. When I do have it, it tastes so artificial to me now that I actually don't even enjoy, you know, having it. And so, you know, for example, if I had a bite of a vegan cookie that had refined sugar in it, it just doesn't taste good. It tastes like I'm eating something fake. Whereas if I had a bite of a vegan cookie that was made with maple syrup, it tastes delicious to me, right?
Yeah.
And I look at these scents the same way.
Seagulls.
Wow, they're so magical. The natural scents, the natural organic eucalyptus oil or peppermint oil or lavender oil, those smell so right to me and natural, whereas the perfumes in these bags and these soaps and perfume itself and cologne smells so
Right.
pungent and fake.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah, and
Unnatural.
yeah, and the one thing I'd say, like, you know, on the sugar, you know, I love donuts. That's one area where I'll cross the line. But a sugared donut, so I don't mind sugar, but sugar is so much sweeter now because I eat less of it. But I think that's what
Right.
it is. It's just your tolerance. That's the word I'm looking
Well,
for. Your
it
tolerance
is your
is down.
tolerance. So
is
you
down.
haven't really given up refined sugar
Yeah.
like I have. I mean, I had to, not necessarily by choice. It isn't good for you, so it's a good reason
Well,
to
no,
give
it's
it
not
up.
good for you, right?
But if you do have Lyme and you want to keep it at bay, sugar and gluten are just absolutely no-nos. So I have so little that now when I have it, it just doesn't even taste right to me.
Right.
It tastes artificial, whereas, you know, something like maple syrup tastes right. It's the same way
Yeah.
with scents. For you know, Jeffrey, as you will see on our videos, usually if there is a nearby donut shop, we will check it out because he loves donuts and we travel a lot. And it's just one of those fun things that, you know, everywhere in the country, in the world, they make donuts differently.
Right. Well,
Right?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you've got beignets, you've got the apple cider donuts. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's homemade donuts. It's not going into one of the
Oh,
big chains.
yeah,
So it's
let's
like when
be
we
clear.
find something homemade.
Right.
I'm
The
a sucker for
potato
homemade
donut
bakeries.
yeah.
But
Portland.
anyway, so love that stuff. But
Yeah.
wanted to get your thoughts on this. Are we the only ones? Because it's like, the smell is still in my nose from the dog bags. It's like so strong. It's brutal. I would rather smell the dog crap. So am I the only one?
Right. And, you know, I want to also say we are not, you know, that much of naturalists where, again, we don't like scents. We do like scents. I have a special deodorant, a non-toxic deodorant that is scented with natural rose oil.
But it's natural. That's the
It's
point.
natural,
It's like
and
these
you have one
chemicals.
that's
It's like
with
poison.
coconut oil.
It's poison.
Exactly.
Well, I know it's poison.
Exactly.
If
So-
you ever put it in your mouth, I guarantee you'd be sick to
Right.
death. But anyway, all right. Love to get your comments down below. We're gonna go across the streets right behind us. The
cracked mug.
The cracked,
it's so
yeah, the
cute.
cracked mug right there.
Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from Block Island, Rhode Island. And if you've not been here, check it out. It is such a quaint little place, and the people are so nice.
Yeah, and we'll see you over in East Hampton tonight.
Next stop.